Hey you guys, J-Man37X here bringing episode 130 of Epic Battle Fantasy V. We're getting to the end here, everyone. We're getting close. Last time, we took care of the regular boss rush, located roughly here. And this time we're going to be moving on to the last major hurdle of the Temple Trials, which is the Mega Boss Rush. Just as a reminder, I'm going to go ahead and give a quick rundown of who we're going to be fighting and kind of general strategies I'm going to have against them. So first up, we got Sól and Skadi, the Cyclops twins here. I think it's more efficient to just focus on the fact that they're both weak to poison and just go with that. That's the only shared weakness they have, and I think, personally for me, I think it makes it a bit easier. Potentially, basically, I'm not playing around. I'm not equipping myself to deal one of these specific types of damage to this boss. If I have someone who can do that, then, all the better. But I'm mostly going to be focusing on poison and tired setups for these guys. They're not going to be easy, necessarily, but they should be relatively straightforward. Next up, we've got Neon Valhalla, one of the generally most dreaded fights in the game. Going in with good strategies, I think this boss is fine, which hopefully I am doing. I'm going to once again go for the strat where I just siphon the bombs just whenever possible. And if it summons a harpoon, I will weaken it and try and keep it alive because honestly, I'm quite okay with the harpoons. Yeah, basically any of the bombs I'm going to be trying to mass siphon them with Nat, which I will show you the setup I have for that later. After that, we got Telperion. Again, mostly going to be focusing on biostrats, poison, tired, maybe virus. A lot of the enemies here use bomb attacks, actually, so bomb is definitely a shared resistance you can have across basically all of them. I think all 4 of the fights use some sort of bomb attack, so I highly recommend you have at least 1 or 2 people who are highly resistant to bomb. A lot of the rest of them are kind of like, Sól uses fire, Vulcan uses fire, so you kind of got that. Skadi uses ice, no one else uses ice. Telperion uses bio. I think he's the only one who uses bio attacks. Valhalla uses bomb, I think, in non-elemental mostly. Ignoring the nukes, because you should absolutely have a way to take care of the nukes so that they don't go off at all. And then, of course, last we got Vulcan here. Fire, bomb, wind, earth. He's the only one who uses earth, but he is so devastating, I will probably end up having to swap out a few equip sets to deal with him. Basically, I'm just going to be going for damage. Just high damage setups, mostly with Matt. I'm thinking we enchant him, stagger him, and then just do like a cleaver with Matt's the Sapphire or whatever it's called, Sapphire Giant or something. Sapphire Saint, sorry. So anyway, these are the setups I have on him going in. Basically, Matt's kind of going to be benched first fight, then he's going to come in on the Valhalla fight and be our main damage dealer there. Nat I have on status effect duty, as you can see, which is interesting. Usually I have it on Ana, but I want to be able to siphon the bombs. Alternatively, I could try and insta-kill the bombs, but I like siphoning them because it leaves them on the battlefield, well, that might not matter, actually. Okay, I can't immediately think of off the top of my head which would be better to go with, but also Nat's only takes 1 turn of setup, whereas doing instant death is 2 turns. So that, honestly, that could go either way, but this is the one that I used on stream, and this is kind of the one that I want to try here. I also decided to give her a peace badge. Since she's going to be good at inflicting status effects, I figure I might as well give her a useful status effect to inflict with her spectrum. Because obviously we don't want just inflicting random stuff on the enemies. So I figure I can have her as a secondary weakener, which could be potentially helpful in all but the Vulcan fight, basically. Lance, mostly on bomb duty. He's immune to bomb and earth, which will be useful for pretty much the entire fight. I don't plan on swapping out his moveset at all. He's kind of I kind of designed him as our anchor. Like, he's got, I think, the best defenses out of anyone on this team. Yeah. So he's kind of the one who I'm going to really be hoping stays alive during most of the trickier scufflings that we have with some of the close calls that we're going to come into. Mini drone, honestly, is not the worst idea. The regen is pretty good, though. I think I'll keep him as is here. Ana, I have, she still is useful for status effects. I gave her these because these have really useful between turn effects, and they have decent resistances. Ice and water are kind of worthless, but Viking Models between turns can completely save me. So, I basically have her equipped with that solely for that reason. Also, you know, a fair amount of things are weak to ice, so that helps. This gives really good resistances, and again, Stumpy Loop is super valuable. Basically, she's kind of here mostly for the value she brings with, you know, free effects, extra turns, and of course status effects. And, you know, just in case things get a little dicey, I can inflict some instant kill on, like when Vulcan starts summoning ores, or if we do need to try and instant kill some of the bombs, she can probably single target kill a bomb with relative consistency. And No Legs, basically, I just gave him as many stats as I could just to help him stick around. The Star Hammer just gives him just stats. It's not the most defensive, but it gives him good resistances. It's just well balanced. This for status effects, I wouldn't give him the Flame Suit as well because I plan on switching that. I plan on switching that on to Matt before the Vulcan phase. Basically, lately I've been doing Holy Book for Curse, but I kind of want to try this where I equip him with a better weapon. And then I also give him the Crossbone Pin, which is less Curse, but a higher stack, and give him some status boost. I think it'll work out okay for when I need to inflict Curse. Some pretty good resistances, actually, for the Vulcan fight. And Siphons, or Summons, sorry. Just really quick, I did finally go and re-up on all my summons. So basically, I just have every single utility summon that I could possibly find. So that's what we got going into it. Let's, there's not really any point dallying here. Let's see how we do here. Of course, we don't need to worry about capturing, so I didn't bother with capture gear or anything along those lines. So what do I want to start with here? I'd like to start with getting tired and weakened set up on these guys. Well, that's not right. Hold on. Why did she have Gaia Blossom? I can't remember why that would have been the case. Oh, I think maybe in the last fight I wanted to do bio setups, and I didn't want them tired and yeah, that was probably it, actually. I didn't want them to be on the same person. Okay, let me do that. There we go. A little bit more what I was expecting. And feasibly it could go on either, but this is kind of what I have Nat designed to do right now, is just be really good at inflicting the good status effects. So let's do this. And we're also going to... I think I'll actually have No Legs give her another turn and have her do the weakening, because her weaken is going to inflict it for 6 turns. And it's on... yeah. That's 6 turns on everyone. 30%, don't ignore that. She has so much status boosting gear that it's... I think it's actually guaranteed. Against these guys, at least. So we get some physical resist, of course. Okay, we got some burn coming on. This is all fine. That's... Oh, I didn't even think of that. Her counterattack with this staff is also going to weaken, so that's just free weakens there. That's really good. Okay. I can dig that. Okay, so I don't think Matt's going to be seeing much use for the rest of this fight. Let's swap them out. Let's just start stacking up on Poison. I'm not sure if I want to go the route of Virus in this fight. I think in the Telperion fight I will, but in this particular fight, I'm not sure I see it as all that necessary, to be honest. Oh, she might die. I should have healed her up. No, looks like we're good. Okay. They do a lot of damage to the backup, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed that. They're actually pretty devastating to the back row. Okay, let's re-up on Tired. Let's go for another Vines on this one. Also, you'll notice, once again, just for safety, I switched it to, oh, our healing item situation is really bad. Ooh, okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. That's a little concerning, I'll be honest. That's something I had not thought to check beforehand. Things just keep falling on Skadi here. Poor sucker. All right, let's do this. This is kind of just how we're gonna go about the rest of this fight, I think. Just kind of, you know, playing it relatively slow, but it's pretty safe, I think. Let's see, what else can I have you do? Yeah, I might as well start throwing out some damage. Get dry inflicted so we can do some more damage next turn. I think we're generally more suited for fire damage. Fire and ice, fire and ice. Okay, so most, you know, there's a decent mix of both, but in general, fire is a little bit more. We have more resistance to fire in general, so I'm okay if Sól is the one that's still alive at the end of the fight. Do this. As you can see, especially when they're weakened, these guys are very easily exploitable. These guys are not going to be doing a whole lot to us. yeah, a little chip damage here and there, but really nothing to be worried about. The scariest part of the fight by far is the very beginning when they aren't weakened yet. But once they're weakened, it's kind of smooth sailing. And you see, they're not that resistant to debuffs. They're only 10. Oh my god, I forgot how bad they were with that, actually. Alright. That being said, we are going to probably want to start buffing up for the next fight. So let me just start throwing out some buffs on a few of the key players for the Valhalla fight. Okay. I do kind of want to get your Soul's health down a little bit. You know, I don't want to have to deal with them both at full, or I don't want to have to deal with one of them getting 2 turns for too long if we can help it. So let's do that. Let's actually have you go again. I would prefer you to give this to Lance, but you can take the buff, I suppose. Okay. Oh, I forgot Soul actually has an earth attack. That's interesting. Okay, they'll be dead in a few turns. Where did you get blessed from? I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. Oh, I guess maybe they give themselves beneficial status effects. Interesting. Not really something I'm worried about, though. They're gonna die very soon, regardless. Okay. Let's, buff Lance's magic attack. Let's do a reflex, I think. And I definitely want to do a protect right before Valhalla comes out, so I'm gonna wait a turn to do that. Because the ram attack that Valhalla does as soon as she enters the arena, that's pretty devastating. We need to be on guard for that. Okay, they probably will both be. Okay, not quite. There's virus. Okay, I gotta be a little bit cautious of that. All right. Should be fine. Should be fine. I'm gonna do this. I think we can probably weaken them enough that we will be able to, that they'll die between turns. Let's do this. Soul will probably live. Ooh, Scorch. Okay, that kind of needs to go away. Yeah, okay. Well, Soul, you know, it's a boss, so she's certainly not gonna surrender. So, we can keep her around for a little bit. I need to heal that immediately. I absolutely do not want HP down coming into the equation at any point in time. What else can we do? Oh, here, let's do a very careful and preemptive 9 lives here. Okay, Matt's gonna have auto revive for like 7 turns. And yeah, let's do a slime bunny. When the bosses die, they're just naturally gonna give us some SP. So, oh, it's 5 turns. Okay, that's still pretty good. The virus did make its way to our side. Okay, that's unfortunate. We'll need to clear that off. It's not going to be useful until the Telperion fight, so I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with bouncing virus while I'm doing the Valhalla fight. Oh, you know, I totally forgot. There's another fight. There's oh my goodness, there's Crystal Hydra too at the very end of the fight. I totally blanked on that. Sorry about that. I mean, once we reach that point, I'm not terribly concerned about losing to Crystal Hydra, but that is a fight. that's my bad. Sorry, I totally forgot to mention that earlier. It certainly isn't a pushover either. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Jeez. I think this will just work. Oh no, that's not right. This one. I think this will just work on the bombs. I think it's guaranteed already. Okay. And for the harpoon, we will want to keep you weakened. So let's just do that. I'm more than okay leaving harpoons around. They don't really hurt, especially once the weaken stacks up a bit. Oh, I made a mistake. No, I used Siphon too soon. Oh, that's kind of bad. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I haven't fought Valhalla in a while. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna have to improvise a little bit here. Okay, that's good. We got it there. Okay, I kind of need to scramble to figure out a working strategy now. Hold on. That was No Legs' turn. We need bad luck. Not ideal, but technically I don't need to completely worry about it this turn. Let me see. Hold on. Let me do a bit more setup for now. Here, you go ahead and weaken Valhalla. That's kind of important. Let me start doing that. I want to curse. Yeah, he can be cursed. Okay, I want to curse him at some point too. Okay. Well, I know I'm gonna have to do this. Basically, I was supposed to siphon after they were around for one turn, but I notably didn't. So this one's good. This one is gonna go off next turn because the siphon's gonna tick down. Yeah. So we basically just need to kill him, which I think we can do fairly consistently like this. It wasn't guaranteed, I'm pretty sure, but I think the odds were in our favor. Okay. Okay, and you got an extra turn too, so that's good. That's good. We're back on track here, more or less. Okay, that was definitely an oops. Need to be a little bit more careful about that in the future. Okay, now we're just gonna start throwing debuffs on Valhalla. So this says 90%. This is guaranteed, so don't have to worry about it. It's a pretty decent damage too, all things considered, and it's for 6 turns. So I actually like this. I like this a fair amount better than what I was doing before. Yeah, sure. Let's just throw out an attack. That's pretty good. The setup is really not there yet, so that's pretty good considering that. Nice surrendering. Oh, please, by all means, go ahead and buff up that bomb. That makes me pretty happy. Okay, let's do this one actually. Okay. So these guys are pretty much weakened forever. Don't have to worry too much about that. Are we up on Curse? Yeah, why not? Okay. And let's just go ahead and buff your attack on us. Let's stop beating around the bush with that. Okay, it's doing that already. That's unfortunate. Okay, it's summoning a couple more bombs. Oh, another harpoon. Okay. I like the harpoons. Please. Oh, the good luck actually. Well, no, because there's only one bomb, so we actually just do single target, and it's fine. And the single target's for 5 turns, so there's no worries there. Okay. Yeah, I am perfectly okay. The more harpoons this thing summons, the less bombs I have to micromanage. So I'm pretty okay with that. Please, by all means. And let's just... Oh, I didn't... Okay. Well, I buffed defense, which is probably about as good. Okay, that might... Okay, no, we're good. And okay. Turned out fine. Oh. A little bit of lag there, but alright, we got the heavy assist here. Okay. Get the deep. I guess that actually didn't really do a whole lot in the long run, but that's fine. Truthfully, I want to keep the harpoons alive, so I actually don't want them taking damage if I can help it. Okay, let's do a heal. Yeah, let's heal. Matt's actually in prime position to be dishing out damage right now, so let's do it. Let's go for dry. Let's just do a damage play. Her damage is not buffed that much, and it's only gonna get worse. So let's do that. And oh wait, no, that's not gonna help. Is it worth to do big bullet now? Probably not. Nah, okay. All right, that's my fault. I can inflict heavy very easily anyway, so it's not like I missed out on anything, but it just the dry isn't gonna help here because I went with a earth setup. Which, you know, maybe not the best choice, but oh well. Okay. I don't think that's necessary. No, actually, we want to re-up on Tyrant. Let's do that one. Alright. And that is the only one I think who can inflict heavy with any consistency. That being said, I might as well just have her do that, huh? Yeah, her Pulsar and what is this called? Oh, Dark Pulse and Pulsar do heavy, but this is the one that I want. Okay. So that's gonna boost the damage. Yeah, alright, not too bad. About 350k. Just misses everyone because his oh no, his accuracy isn't even debuffed right now. Interesting. I guess I just got lucky there. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, I forgot. His accuracy and evade can't be debuffed, which is not really that big of a concern. Okay. Obviously we want... Whoops, we want that put back to normal, if you don't mind. That is the one annoying thing that the harpoons can do that makes it, like, tempting to actually just take them out. But I still think it's less of a hassle to just let them hang around. Okay. We'll just dispel him. Obviously, we don't want to flip his buffs. Wow, we actually got triple harpoons. Okay. I reckon that's a pretty good thing. Okay, so let's just weaken everything again. And don't have any anymore. That's fine. I'm gonna swap you out because you're just kind of a bit of a liability more than anything. And yeah, you have Armor Crush, which is our best dispelling, so let's do that. And sure, no heavy, but it'll still do pretty good damage. You can see we're getting him down pretty okay here. Her attack is white. Oh, it's not debuffed anymore, but yeah, in general, her attack potential is relatively low. Okay, doesn't really matter. It's kind of hard to see some of the things because the harpoons actually block them, which I only just noticed that like on stream. I think a couple like sometime last week. Yeah, all right. It's gonna be a bit slow going. I'm not doing too much in the way of like fancy setups. It's just not necessary, and I think we're going at a pretty good pace right now. Actually, let's do that so you can be doing a bit more damage in the future. Oh, no, he's actually died in the backup. What a moron. Okay. Yeah, that can stun, I think. But apparently they haven't been getting very lucky with it. Okay. We do need to do some sort of heal play here, I think. Well, let's get no legs back, just, you know, so he's... Even in the back row, he ended up being a liability, but oh well. Okay. And then, I don't know, power metal? That should be pretty sufficient healing. I didn't even kill that middle harpoon. Nope. Oh, right, they're immune to... Perfect. I didn't want to kill him, so... okay. Sure, let's do a reflex. Okay. Alright, everyone's got their limits. I could potentially start dropping limits. Oh, wow, they're actually just doing the full assault here, okay. Jeez. Alright. I don't think Nat is low enough that she can die in the backup, so I think we're just gonna leave her there and not really worry too much about it. I do think I'll probably want to... I want to make sure I have my limits when I need them, but I think I can afford to drop like a mat limit break here without feeling too bad about it. Okay. Well, we need to get rid of his buffs again. And actually, he doesn't have any of his, I guess tired is kind of worthless to keep on him, isn't it? I don't know why I kept doing that, actually. Just force a habit. And just heal. Alright, we'll do a setup turn this turn. And then I think next turn we'll try and dish out some damage with Matt. He gets his limits back so easily. Yeah, let's get some curse in here. And some damage. That's pretty good damage output, all things considered. Okay, those guys are all still weakened. Okay. Alright. Now we want to do... Let's do Dark Pulse. I'm not really sure what else we can do to set it. We can't stagger. Heavy is, I think, really the only thing we can have going for. Obviously, we could do like Enchanted, but we don't have access to that. Buff his attack a little more, sure. I think this is still going to be pretty sufficient. Let's go for it. Yeah, it's almost 1,000,000 damage, so, you know. I'll certainly take that. Okay, good luck and accuracy. Doesn't really matter, even slightly. Ultimately, this is kind of just a battle of attrition, inevitably. But the boss right now, we pretty much have it locked down. There's not a whole lot that this boss can actually do. Certainly nothing that's gonna, like, catch us for a loop. Not that I can remember, at least, certainly. Guess your magic attack's boosted. Might as well just do this. It's quite good, actually. It does have a bomb weapon, so not surprising. Okay. No legs. Pretty likely to die here if he gets swapped in. That was weird. Didn't swap anyone. Okay. So you got 2 turns. Let's do Cloudberry. And we're going to do this, which might kill the middle harpoon. That's okay. I think that's fine. And yeah, just do some more damage. Okay. This is all going fine so far. I had a surprising amount of trouble last time I fought Telperion, so I'm gonna kind of go into that fight a little bit cautiously this time. Okay. Oh, all his buffs are gone now. Damn it. Because, so, all his buffs got inverted, and then he took damage, which his armor then just, like, cleared out all the debuffs, so we actually just kind of lost our buffs with that. It's kind of funny, but that was okay. Yeah, so, like, here we can just single target siphon this guy. So really dealing with, like, 1 bomb at a time, even, is, like, it's just free. So... no, we have to, let's get Lance back out here. His armor crush is just our best dispel, by far. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, re-up on Reflect. Or Protect, I mean. Yeah, those bomb attacks really are not doing you a whole lot of good here, buddy. Okay. Whatever that attack can do, it hasn't done it. I think it's either disable or stun. But whatever it is, it hasn't done it, so I'm not really horribly worried about it. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this thing will be down in a turn or 2. Well, maybe like 2 or 3. How much damage does that actually do? It's really not too bad, considering it's just non-elemental damage. Jeez, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna go. Okay. I don't feel the need to drop a 9 lives yet. That's another move I kind of like to keep on reserve. When I can help it, at least. Okay. Just gonna try and keep up the damage pressure here. Basically, as long as you can at least out-damage her healing, you know, you're doing fine. You know, you want to considerably out-damage it so that you're not here for like 50 turns, but yeah. As long as it's enough to not die. Okay. Not gonna kill this turn, but we will be able to kill next turn. At least I doubt it's gonna kill this turn. Okay, it's closer than I thought, but we'll definitely kill next turn. So let's just heal up a bit. Yeah, that's fine. You do that all you want. It's not gonna matter. Didn't summon a replacement bomb either. That's interesting. I think just without heavy, I think this will kill. Oh, it didn't actually. Okay. Okay, well, what's our best chance of finishing you off here? Probably Lance, actually. Alright. That should do the trick then. So either way, I had to use 2 turns on it. I was trying to see if I could avoid it, but unfortunately not. Okay, so next up, Telperion. What's our opening play? I think I like just throwing out a cautious 9 lives here. Basically, this boss is the ultimate glass cannon, so it's gonna dish out a lot of damage very quickly, as you can see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. I don't remember how often she summons cats either. I kind of want to go the route of just keeping them weakened again, honestly. That worked out pretty well for me last time. Yeah. Let's start with that. Did not get the weaken on the boss. That's unfortunate. Let's... yeah, let's just lay down the poison. And... this is the one phase, I think, where I will intentionally introduce virus into it. I think it's going to be beneficial to us, ultimately. Of course, I need to, go for tired. But I figured trying to weaken them is a bit higher price. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's really nice. Oh, that needs to go away. Okay. The tire just needs to happen. That's essential to this actually working. Let's just do this, and then I think we're gonna... it doesn't heal Shroud. That's interesting. Okay, this is not exactly how I was hoping this is gonna go. I think we're just gonna have to accept that No Legs is dead here, and we're just gonna take care of the debuff this way. I forgot that Nana didn't have the dispelling move. Okay, some more weaken. That's fine, honestly. Are you immune to instant death, or is that just fairly lucky? Nope, that was just relatively lucky. Okay. Alright. Let's bring No Legs back. I'm gonna have him use his Vines attack. It's the same amount of poison stack as Nats's attack, but then that one actually does a bit of damage, so I figure I might as well. What else? What else is good here? Fire's decent. Really, bio is obviously my my main focus, just because it's very easy to get free bio damage. All right, that's fine. That is dead here. Nope, actually not. Oh, that killed Matt. Oh, he's not that resistant to bomb though, is he? Yeah, only 50%. Okay. Okay, the virus is making its rounds. Okay. Start dropping a few limits here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, really, just staying alive is kind of our top priority. If we stay alive, the boss is gonna die on its own eventually. I actually summoned some 36s. That's interesting. I'm not sure what Anna's at right now, actually. But let's do this. I kind of like the refresh. Okay. Oh, right. She's still gonna die. Right. Should probably do something about that. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's bomb, I think, so we're pretty good against that, except for Anna, which most of them seem to hit her. Okay. Uh-oh, yeah, you're dead. Ooh, we got lucky there. Okay. Alright. Need tired. I think I'm just gonna swap you out, honestly. Let's do, yeah, you know what? Let's throw it on a Stumpy Gloop. And then I think... I'm in the same situation I was in before. I keep forgetting about that. I think Barrier is still on cooldown too, actually. So we need to do this. And then I think Dispel should do what we want. Does that even work on the backup? Nope, don't think it does. Okay. I guess we'll find out when we swap in. Not exactly ideal. Okay. Yo, that attack does a lot of damage. It also has 9 stacks of poison, I just noticed. My goodness. Okay, Telperion will probably be dead in a couple turns here, though. Okay, you have that. That's good. Let's top off your poison. And just heal up. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to take this time to change Matt's equips. We need to be ready for Vulcan. Vulcan is by far the part of this fight that I'm most scared about. So we absolutely need to be as prepared as we can for that, for when that time comes. Okay, so we're at 200 fire resist, actually, so that's... I like that. Maybe I can swap Headband to something else. Let me think. Obviously don't want that. No. No, I think the Headband is just pretty good. Getting free Brave status, it's fairly defensive. Well, actually, no, I think the Dragon Helm is better suited here. This gives bomb resist, which is valuable, but we have a fair amount of bomb resist already. And his Earth attack is kind of the one I'm most scared about, so let's just do that. Preemptive swap out there. I think I'd like to swap out some of Nat's equips, too. Most notably, I want to give her the Elder's Wisdom or whatever. Oh, right. Ah, damn. Alright. Oh! Wow, I was not expecting to do that much damage. Okay. Okay, that changes some things. I gotta... Obviously, I'd like to just keep some of these guys alive now. No, actually what we want is... I'm gonna go ahead and help these guys out a little bit here. Where is it? Purify. There we go. I don't want them dying from virus while I'm trying to set up. I do, of course, want to kill some of these guys. Perfect. Okay. Let's just heal for now. Okay, we need to get rid of the virus. Just completely gone. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Health Strike's still on cooldown. Okay, that's fine. I'm not particularly worried about this Wraith, so we can kind of take our time here. Let's just do, okay, a little bit more than I bargained for. And didn't even... Oh, he might be immune to Beacon. That might have been stupid. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Why does he still have virus? I thought... Oh, it's spread back from our side. Okay. We kind of gotta act fast here. Okay, we don't have virus anymore, thankfully. That's good. Let's have you bring him back with a coffee so that he'll come back with... Oh, no, he doesn't have the turtle key. Never mind. Okay. That's fine. I need her to swap out her equips anyway. Okay. So her inflicting status effects is not going to be that useful anymore. I kind of want to actually swap her into equips that will be useful in the last phase. The last couple phases of the fight. So this gives wind and ice, which will be useful for this and the next phase. Wind and earth is pretty valuable. Not the best piece. Well, it's fairly defensive, actually. That one's not too bad. Bomb, wind, fire, and earth. Yeah, it's actually good. I didn't have this the last time I fought this boss, actually, which is kind of fun. I guess this isn't really going to help me much anymore, either. Be sitting at for fire resist. Yeah, 100. Alright. That's good enough. Dark resist, not that useful anymore, but I don't think we have any better options, so... Actually, yeah, take the mini drone. Okay. There we go. Those are the two major equipment switches that I wanted to make sure that I got done before Vulcan happens. Okay, this guy's gonna... Oh, he's just dead. Okay. That happened faster than I would have hoped. I shouldn't have done that attack with Ana. That one was stupid, but still a little bit concerning. Okay. I think we're gonna have to Viking Monolith here. So what do I want to do? Let me try and map this out. I need to buff Matt's attack. Well, the problem is everyone's also really low on health. So I think we're going to do 7th Heaven. We're gonna have Lance do Viking Monolith. Then Lance uses Moab to inflict stagger. Nat uses Elder's Wisdom, just with a very basic attack to enchant. And that's basically all the setup we can do, realistically. So I think that's kind of what we're gonna go for here. So let's do the Viking Monolith. Viking Monolith still only costs 100, so it's, you know, we can do this and still have a bit of leeway. Let's do that. Let's do 7th Heaven. And I think I might actually, I'm gonna do the Elders with, no, I think this is fine. Let's do the Moab. Stagger, and also kill off the ores in the meantime, which is useful for now at least. 2 turns of stagger. One of those will go to this whack. Enchanted, which by the way, I love Enchanted Vulcan. That's a good luck. And then we just drop a fat Cleaver, honestly. Tsunami also is a pretty good choice, but I think Cleaver is just going to be... It's 100% element, though. You know, I'm not sure what the correct choice here is. This is a high crit rate, too, though. I'm inclined to say Cleaver. But truthfully, I'm not sure here. Let me know in the comments which of these actually would have been better to use. I think I'm going to go with the Cleaver. But, that's a bit of a toss-up for me, honestly. Basically, we're just piling in the damage now so that he gets out of his first phase, which I despise because he has that broken ram attack that just kills everyone. And I don't like it. I would like him to use that attack as little as possible. So I'm pretty sure he's past that phase. Yeah, he's using the eye lasers now. Okay. So he's now in his second phase. Matt died, which is horribly unfortunate. What element is that attack? I thought it was fire. But clearly I'm wrong. Is it bomb? I guess it could have... yeah, I think it was bomb, actually. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, he's kind of our main damage dealer, so... that's a bit awkward, actually. That's fine. We have other means of dealing damage. And remember, we don't have to worry about capturing him this time, so we could just fly right past his last stage, hopefully. Okay, so... we could actually do another high damage setup. I'm gonna wait a turn. And unfortunately, we can't set up for it because both our stagger and our dry are only last for 2 turns. So I'm just gonna do this just for some bit of chip damage, I guess. Okay, that's generally his weakest attack, but it actually hit the person who is most susceptible to it. Which is unfortunate. Okay, so I would like to do another setup. I think it's not going to be fully realized. This is not going to be optimal damage for this, but... Dry or stagger? Now, this is a chance at stagger. I think I'm okay with just dropping this one now. Yeah, I just can't think of a way to get both. This is only a 50% chance of actually getting the stagger off. And if it doesn't work, it's just gonna be worse. So I think this is just good enough. I'm just gonna go for it. And of course, you know, reset the ores again. May or may not be a good thing, honestly. But okay, so he's well under half at this point. So we're managing to power through here. What's good here? Creator. It's a magic attack though, so that's not gonna work. We'll have to do that another turn. What did this auto revive do? Oh yeah, I must use I guess I used the 9 lives recently. Okay, well in that case we'll want to just keep this team in for now. Okay, that's the attack I hate. We have a lot of... Oh, I must have missed him. We have a decent amount of... Look, see how much damage that did to her? She's 130% Earth Element. I think it's only 25% Earth or something. So it's really hard to actually, like, prepare against it. So we don't have a way to inflict... Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, we actually can do that. And this isn't an attack, so this should not get rid of the stagger. Yeah, let's do this. Let's try this out for no legs here. His attack stats are quite high. This actually, I think this is actually going to be pretty good. We can't curse him, so this is about as good as it's going to get. So yeah, let's do it here. This is a limit break we don't see very often. Let's see how we do. That was very respectable. Okay, so he looks like he's in his last phase. He's not. I guess he technically has 4 phases. However, at this point, we are going to need to start to be very cautious. No, I actually don't think this boss is going to use the ramming attack anymore. So, I think we're actually fine. I think the backup is safe now. Oh right. Well, we have auto revive, so that's fine. I forgot some of these bosses also use limit breaks, but they just don't even. There's no prompt or anything. Wow, no one even died from that. Okay. Yeah, we're very resistant to fire in general. Like, even no legs stayed alive. That's impressive. Okay. So at this point, we need to be very careful. Once he gets down to, I don't remember how much HP, I want to say it's like the 10 to 20 HP range, the 10 to 20% HP. He will use that attack that gives himself horrendous attack buffs, and then he gives himself haste so he can immediately follow up with that. That could very easily spell our demise. So we need to be very careful that if we put him into that range, we need to then immediately kill him. Either that, or we need to be very prepared in advance for that. We need to be careful. So these are the guys that are most likely to stay alive. I kind of want Matt to get a limit break. So we're actually gonna do a bit of this. And I think... no, not yet. Ideally, when I actually do this, Nat will also have... I mean, I could start using some pepper. How many peppers do I have? 9 peppers. So I could start using those as well, which I think I will do at some point, but... Okay, SP is running low, so we definitely got to make sure we're conserving that efficiently. Just heal for now. So at this point in the fight, Vulcan will mostly be using wind attacks. That one is pretty devastating. Okay, Matt's almost got limit here. And of course, we just used our Medi Strike, so this curse is kind of a problem. Cancel debuffs. That's not what we want. We want this one. And of course, it also dispels. So dispel resist is one thing that I probably would have been wise to bring into this fight. Okay. We're gonna kind of chip away at him a bit. I'm not looking to do tons of damage at any point in time here because I don't want to push him too far. I don't remember the exact cutoff. But it's a pretty big concern. If that happens, I'm gonna be in pretty bad shape if that happens. Okay, there's the bold attack. That's one we're pretty well equipped for. Please don't kill Nat. Okay. Got the stagger there. Does Matt have his limit? It looks like he either has it or very nearly has it. No, it just barely doesn't have it. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this. Okay. I'm gonna preemptively use this because I know that we're gonna want to do a play at some point where she uses her limit, and I don't think we're gonna have enough time for her to get it naturally. Let's do this. He doesn't really use physical attacks that much anymore either, though. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Can I kill him? Not sure, honestly. And again, if I misjudge the range here, I'm gonna be in trouble. Obviously, he's not in the range to do it now because he didn't do it. So, I think I'm gonna play it a bit slow here. Why? Oh, that was stupid. I should have done that after I revived her. Okay, that was pretty dumb. Okay. I'm getting a little nervous here. I'm trying to stay calm right now. Let's heal up a bit. We're relatively well equipped to deal with the attacks that Vulcan's using right now. Relatively. Okay, that's Siphon. A little annoying. Kinda wanna Siphon the ores, but I just don't know if them just doing physical attacks to us is a whole lot better. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna heal. And I think we're gonna try the Siphon. If it's not disabled. Nope, it's not. Okay. Let's try that. This will at least give us a couple turns where the ores aren't doing really stupid stuff. Yeah, those attacks are fine. Okay, there's the Dispel again. In reality, if you're wondering, right now I'm kind of stalling until I get 9 lives back, honestly. So the turn that I want to do the huge damage, I need to have Net use her limit. Ideally, the turn before I'll have had Lance set up a stagger, so that turn I can use Nat's limit to give everyone the buff, to give stat buffs, heal, and all that. Have Matt do the attack, do the cleaver, and then I can have No Legs throw down a 9 lives just in case. If it doesn't work, and if he's not within kill range from someone else's attack, then I can have No Legs do a 9 lives to make sure that we do not die when he does the ultra devastating play. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So I'm basically just trying to stay alive until we reach that point. So let's just heal up. That's entirely what I'm doing right now. I'm basically stalling until we're in a better situation. That being said, I can probably keep chipping away at his HP a little bit here and there. Just try and take... Oh, really? The last attack I had to miss? Okay. Let's just do a Cyclone then. Okay, that's the one that can disable and stuff, so I figure I can afford to just take care of that. Okay, that attack's really annoying, but the damage is not horrible on it, so I'm not horribly upset that he kind of keeps using that one. Okay. No Legs should be getting that back very soon. Yeah, if we give him an apple, he'll have it back next turn, which I think I would like to do. Let's let's do that. Okay, this apple. Okay, so next turn we'll be good to do that. Oh, I guess I should have. I shouldn't have had Lance do that. Okay, this is a little bit suspect right now. Alright, 50-50 also to actually even get this stagger at all. Rip, okay. We'll probably have to delay it another turn then, in that case. Okay. Those guys are not siphoned anymore, so they're gonna be doing... Oh! Oh, that's actually good. That's really good. Oh, we might not have to play it safe anymore. I think that's gonna do it. The thing is, we do have to remember there is another phase, or there's another fight, so I can't just go completely off the wall here. I still need to make sure that I'm being careful about things. I'd like to leave with one turn left, if possible. So what we're gonna do is save that for later. We're going to heal. We're going to, go for the stagger. And we're going to flip the buff. I'm worried about this guy doing something that makes me unhappy, which is just to do the buff again. Nope, we're good, okay. As long as we don't have any major deaths here. That's kind of a major death. Okay, that's pretty bad. I kind of just want to go for it, honestly. The longer this boss continues staring at me, the more scared I get. This ore is unlikely to do a suicide attack, actually, just because of the fact that he's buffed. So it's actually possible that we might kill the boss and then that ore will still be there and he won't just die, so we'll actually be able to get our turn. I think we just need to go for it here. I guarantee this is going to kill him. Killing him is not the problem. It's what's left afterwards. Oh, it actually didn't kill him. That's really surprising. I thought the defense debuff was going to be enough. Oh, he used like one of his crappiest attacks. Okay. And yeah, see what I mean? The auras have some sort of AI that determines whether or not they actually want to do like a suicide attack. And that, when they have like buffs and stuff, or if it's not, like this is a fire one, I think, we're pretty resistant to fire, so he's very discouraged from using his suicide attack. Okay, this is a bit unexpected. That being said, this boss still needs to die very soon. Right, Lance is dead. Okay, so let's heal. We could just flip his buffs, but I think he can potentially use that move again. Oh, no, we can't flip the buffs. Oh. That was not part of the plan. You have really crappy dispels. Okay. I guess we just need to dispel then. Okay. Alright. No. You again was I wanted to make sure that I was prioritizing that over dealing damage with Matt. So now we can dish out a little more damage here. Okay, he's dead next turn, but I think he's gonna do the move again. Yeah. He's using I don't know why. He has devastating attacks. I'm pretty sure he has attacks right now that could very feasibly just kill me. But he doesn't want to use them, and you know what? That's pretty okay with me. Okay. I'm not going to say it's over yet, because it's not. But the Crystal Hydra is not a huge concern of mine. You know, obviously I'm not going to get cocky or anything, but this is not a fight that I've historically had too much trouble with. Just to make sure, we're going to siphon this ore, just so I know it's going to stick around for a while. And then we're going to... let's just kill off these other ores. Okay. Alright, this guy's just gonna keep bashing into us, which is perfectly okay. Well, not really what I wanted. That was the absolute worst time that Haunted Mirror could have come in during... At any point in the fight, he decided to come in right then and there. Okay. So... healing will probably prompt this thing to surrender. So we're gonna stall. We're gonna stall one turn. Let's do Slime Bunny. Because this will not immediately heal us. It'll heal us at the beginning of our next turn. I think health is the only thing that determines whether or not these things surrender. So I think we're in an okay spot if we do it this way. It certainly isn't going to kill anyone, so... Well, it could kill no legs, actually. Oh, we're good, okay. So that'll heal us. Now it's probably going to surrender very soon. But that's fine. We're just going to kill it here. Yeah, let's just kill it off. Okay. Last up. Crystal Hydra. Okay, it can be weakened, of course, which we'll definitely want to do immediately. Oh, that's right, I swapped her off of the stuff she had before. I thought I kept her with... Oh, that's right, yeah. Okay, well, we'll have to rely on Anna for that for now, then. I think I do want to swap that out, because that would be really useful to have a really, really reliable weaken. But, actually, I kind of want to use her to stun. Oh, stunning is so unlikely right now, though. We'll try it, but considering she doesn't have good gear for it right now, it's pretty unlikely to actually work out. Okay, since I'm gonna swap out her equips anyway, I might as well swap her into stuff that's gonna be conducive to her staying alive. Chance of boosting stats. So they could be tired and cursed and stuff too. Yeah, okay. So we're definitely gonna want to swap back to that. So what does she have for ice resist? I think she's at 100. Yeah, 100 ice resist. What else do we want to give her here? Oh, the peace badge. Yes, that's kind of important. Okay. Alright. Okay, now they're all siphoned. That's annoying. There's 6 turns a weekend. Okay, no one died. That's good news. The siphon, I could do without the siphon. I think this should be off cooldown. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Technically, I probably should have unsiphoned no legs, so that he could have cursed them, but that's okay. I think that's fine. Actually, even getting 1 right now is really working against the odds, so I'm very happy with that. This I think is like guaranteed to work. If it's not guaranteed, it's very damn near to it. Okay. Okay, the weekend stack's looking pretty good right now. Not too concerned about that. What are we at here? Okay, that's probably... I think it's guaranteed as well. Okay. Let's go for tired. Basically, I like ending it off with these guys, because this is, you know, this is a boss that you can use kind of your more traditional good strategies here, where, you know, we're just basically just inflicting status effects like it's nothing and get them brought down to a much lower level. Decapitating these guys is a potential strategy, because when they're decapitated, they use, I think they use exclusively holy attacks. I think they have like 1 physical and 2 holy magic attacks. Physical, I think it's non-elemental, and then they use like 2 holy magic attacks, and that's it. So there's something to that, but I will probably be going with more of a chip strategy. Actually gonna swap out Matz's loadout here too a bit. Let's go with fire. Fire is just traditionally pretty good here. Inferno, we don't need all this resist. Let's give him something a bit more useful. Wind resist would be handy. Is there anything that gives ice resist here? Oh, here we go. Surprise present. Kind of like the Scottish cap, honestly. And then probably just the Viking fur. Yeah. Seems good to me. The rest of those are fine. Okay. I figure we can afford to change up our style a little bit here, so why not? Okay. Let's just. Oops. Let's hold it here. I'm just gonna have Matt or Lance throw out an attack here. I think. They're weak to bomb, actually, aren't they? Yeah. All right. I don't even have to bother swapping out his equips then. Just go for an airstrike for now. Just spread out some damage. Oh, I actually got the stagger. Okay. That's unfortunate. You wanna thaw him? Well, not quite what I had in mind. He's got his limit though now, so that's useful enough. Okay. Alright, you're going on the bench for a little while here. You know what? Let me just swap your equips too while I'm at it. Let's do flame time. I'm basically just gonna set up a massive nuke next turn is kind of my thought process. So let's just damage of fire skills. And the dragon arm is in use, otherwise I would have given him that, but yeah, alright. And sure, take the present. Why not? Not the most useful thing, but there's some ice resist for you, buddy. There you go, have a mustache. What an absolutely ridiculous look you've got going on there, buddy. Alright. Honestly, I think just the slicing cyclone is actually my best DPS here. They all had dry, so it was kind of well spread out damage. Okay. This is all fine. How long does that inflict dry for? 3 turns, okay. Let's start charging up a hyper beam. Oh, ice resistant armor. 70%, that's more than I thought it was gonna be actually. And sure. Okay, let's just kinda hunker down here. I'm gonna inch towards a high damage turn with the Lance coming up soon. Which is kind of why I'm doing the hyper beam. Okay. Let's do star power. Hyper beam. It's gonna inflict the dry. And then we can even do this on the same turn. Encore. If there's anything else I can do to make this better right now. And then nuke. There we go. That should be pretty good. Alright. And as you can see, I mean, these guys are like 50 attack debuff in each set. These guys are not hurting us that much. Wow. Okay, that was a lot more than I thought it was going to do. Oh my god, Lance. And yeah, now they're actually going to switch into a lot of holy attacks then. Yeah, those are the 2 main attacks that they do. Okay. Okay, well, I'm glad we got to see. I don't think I got to even show this off last time we fought them. So I'm glad we at least got to see it here. That was some nice damage. They lose Earth, and I think they gain, like, a dark weakness or something. Yeah. See, their weaknesses actually change pretty drastically between phases. They now have 4 200% immunities. Their fire resist goes down. They lose their Earth weakness, but they gain a huge weakness to dark. Which I actually forgot about that one. Okay, the thing is, we're not well suited to actually take care of, to actually tank holy attacks that well. I genuinely was not expecting that to do that much damage. That was very surprising to me. Okay. Ana, interestingly enough, is actually the only one that's suited for taking holy attacks. Her and, like, I guess a bit of Matt, so let's just swap them in here. You're staggered. This will just do... I mean, fire is kind of... Oh, right, they have huge evade now, too. Even debuffed, it's not doing us... Oh, they're not tired anymore, that's the problem. Okay, hold on. I've not been... Oh, I can't... Oh, okay. Alright, we'll have to wait a turn then. Okay. I guess we'll just go for stuns. Do they lose any... Nope, status resistances still appear to be the same. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up on the tired. Yeah, those are the only 3 attacks they use. We've now seen all of their attacks. They use a Judgment, which doesn't heal them. They use Holy Sword, which I don't think any of them even have special properties, as that I can tell. And then they just have a Bite attack. So it's, like I said, the fight becomes a lot simpler when you do this, because they use 1 element. So it definitely is viable to... Oh, this might miss. Oh, I missed the middle one, okay. There definitely is some viability to doing a setup like this. Here, I'm going to... I should have done this first. Let's just kind of give the... Oh, that's not going to help that much. That isn't either. Okay. Never mind. Well, actually, this will give bad luck, which bad luck is effectively an accuracy boost for us. So let's actually do that. Okay. So I mean, they have 234 evade, but it's not actually that good because they have bad luck. All right. And sure. Okay. I mean, that being said, you know, we're not super well equipped for the holy, but they're missing a lot, and they're pretty much dead anyway. So this really is just fine. We could even end it off with a bit of flair here if we wanted to, but I don't even think all that's necessary. Alright. I don't even need to bother doing that anymore. How's Lance doing damage-wise? Okay. Boost him up a bit. That'll probably hit. Yep, cool. Alright. Considering Anna's not very good at stunning right now, I'm kind of trying to kill them all off at very nearly the same time. Usually it's kind of, you know, I have some leeway to it, but I don't have a ton of leeway now because Anna's status inflicting capabilities are severely weakened at the moment. So I'm being even more careful than I usually would be. Now that tired really does not last long. Let's try again. It's probably even unnecessary at this point to even bother with that. Okay. Okay, so the bite does have an element. Okay, so the bite I think is actually ice. It's probably like 50% ice or something. Something goofy like that. But it does actually have an element. So that's good to know. Okay. Let me think here. I kind of just want to kill him. Let me just go with basically a surefire way to make sure that they all die. Let's just do this. Okay. I think for one turn after a head dies, they do not resummon. I have never tested that. I don't plan to. Oh my god, that was it. The Mega Boss Rush. An hour long, jeez. I know some of you guys were saying you wanted longer videos. Well, here you go. It's not going to get much longer than this. So, of course, last one, just get some more stat items. And then for all that, we've been working towards this one chest. What is in here? I actually don't remember. It's just some more stat items. I feel like this chest really would have done well to just put something relatively significant in here. You get a, what is it? Health up for each of the 3 original, well, yeah, the 3 oldest, the most original characters of the bunch. Would have been nice if I don't know what they could put in there. Just like some significant amount of steroids at least, or some piece of equipment. I don't know if you want to lock equipment behind all this, but I don't know. Just something would have been nice there, but either way. And who knows, in V2 that may have actually changed, I don't know. That's it. Alright, at least, you know, for the Tempest of Trials, or Temple of Trials, that's mostly it. Of course, we have this last encounter here. This is the Endless Foe Rush. I'll be doing probably just like a huge time-lapse of that next time, so gonna look forward to some more music from older games coming back in that. Basically, there's a medal to get to Wave 30, so I'll at least show up to that point, and maybe we'll see how much further we can go from there. But yeah, thank you everyone very much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for a link to our Twitch.tv channel. Currently streaming version 2.0, the early beta of this game, as well as we should have started Mod Terraria as well, that I'm doing with my buddy Sacred Survival. Typically stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Check the Discord if you want to keep up to date as far as changes to that schedule, or just chat about games. We got a very active community of people talking about EBF games. But yeah, join me next time for our final episode in the Temple of Trials before we head on to the final boss. Final boss is coming very soon, next couple episodes at the very latest. So yeah, hope you're all excited for that, and I will see you guys later.